go ahead and take a moment to maybe use the restroom or to get settled in and get comfy. Most guided meditations ask you to visualize the things that you are focusing on. While I do encourage you to visualize everything we will be directing our attention to today, I will instead be primarily guiding you to feel things that we will be focusing on as I guide you through this cleansing meditation. Welcome back. Though I do recommend sitting in an upright position if you plan to stay awake, feel free to lie down if you are in a place where you can rest, if that is what you would like to do anyway. It does not matter if your legs are crossed or your fingers are positioned in any specific way. The energy will flow through you just as effectively, regardless of how you are positioned. First, direct your attention towards slowing your breath. But without stopping to pause after the in-breath, breathe deeply, if possible, inward through your nose and out through your mouth. Take your time, no need to rush. Take a few more deep breaths, each one becoming slower and deeper. Breathe in and breathe out. With each breath, not only is oxygen being distributed throughout your body, but so too is your life force. Feel it being pulled in from above and below you, up from the earth in which we walk upon each day. It grounds us like roots. It both nourishes and gets nourishment from us. Sharing a symbiotic relationship, we are all connected with the earth. Feel the energy being pulled up through your root chakra, spreading throughout your body, all the way up your torso, through your back, into your arms, and back down through your legs. I think of earth energy as very cleansing, very grounding, and use it to wash away all the aches and pains. If there are any specific areas that you want to focus on now, think of it as removing blockages that get washed away and released through your legs. The same way we rid a plant of dis-ease by washing out the roots. Next, focus your attention on the area just above the center of the top of your head. This is where the healing energy of the collective consciousness comes from. It is the place that Reiki practitioners pull from in order to heal their patients. This is a warmer energy that feels very similar to water, only lighter as it trickles down from above your crown chakra. Many say they see glimmers of white and gold as they close their eyes and watch it move downward from the top of their head. Allow it to wash over you, focusing for now on just the top center area of your head. You might feel a light pressure as it passes through your head and move down the sides of your face. That is okay. This warm and healing is cleansing your crown chakra and opening it up in order for you to better receive the information. The more you direct your attention on this and other chakras, the more open and clear those channels and connections become. Notice how warm it feels as the energy washes over your third eye chakra, located just between your eyes. Since the flow of energy is not limited to just flowing over your skin, you may also feel it washing over your pineal gland, the transistor that translates information from the collective consciousness into information that we can understand and process. Many people associate this chakra with the colors of indigo and purple, since that is what many often see when directing their attention here with their eyes closed. Take a moment to listen and feel for any messages that you may be receiving at this time while you continue breathing. Breathe in and breathe out. If you see other colors, do not attempt to disrupt or alter this in any way, since it may be that you are picking up on information. Let us pause and just breathe a few more times before moving on, so that any messages, be they in the form of images, feelings, or even memories, have adequate space to emerge, as they may come into our awareness at this time. If you have any visual issues, headaches, or tension, focus on directing the energy toward those areas. Breathe in and breathe out. Once more, breathe in and breathe out. If you are receiving messages, imagery, or have any areas of discomfort that you would like to pause for a moment to focus on, feel free to come back to this recording when you are finished. It is okay to do so at any time. Once you have finished, notice how this connection feels stronger as the energy washes over and through your third eye chakra and pineal gland. It is believed by many that this is often easily calcified through use of heavy metal consumption, but do not believe this, for the belief in this is the only possible way that would be happening, unless it was meant to be. Using it and directing attention toward these areas are all that is needed in order to cleanse them and strengthen that connection. Moving down, direct the flow of energy toward your throat chakra, letting it wash over and through your neck before breathing it back in. Let us pause here for a moment and consider things that we recently wish we would have said, or perhaps even some things we wish we had not. For the throat chakra can easily become clogged as a result of poor communication. Continue to breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. Remember, there is no need to pause between breaths. If you feel any tension or pauses, at this moment while considering your communication. Take note of this and go back to focusing on your breathing for a bit. If you do forget to breathe, any examples of communication troubles come into your awareness, or if you suffer from issues related to the throat or neck, this is also a good time if you need to pause this recording and come back to it when you are ready. Things start to feel lighter as we direct this healing energy toward these areas, yes? Feel free to roll your head around as you feel some of those muscles start to loosen up. Now that your neck and head are feeling a bit lighter, direct your attention and healing energy toward your shoulders and back as we make our way to the heart center, my favorite chakra. Let us pause here briefly and focus on those shoulders and backs. Continue to breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. Sometimes I will even use my hands to push the energy backwards and out through my shoulders, since this is where I carry most of my tension. Feel free to do so as well, as I believe it helps me to direct extra focus and energy in particularly stubborn areas. Let us take a little extra time to allow the flow of warm and loving energy to relax and heal those shoulders, those backs, perhaps even your lungs, or even your heart itself. It is here that many believe our souls themselves primarily reside, which would make sense since this is where the organ pumping our life force lives. Our heart center is where we connect with ourselves and others. We open it to love and often close it when we are hurting or want to be alone. But many have a very hard time opening it up once this has occurred. Let us direct our attention to our heart centers, opening it up to the feelings and emotions that have caused us pain. Let the loving energy flowing through you now heal that pain at this time. Allow whatever caused it in the first place to come into your awareness, only to acknowledge it before letting it go. This may bring up a great deal of emotion, and with them, tears to help carry the pain away. Release them freely and allow yourself to cry if you need to. As mentioned before, feel free to pause this recording if you need extra time to complete this cleansing, for it is important that you have adequate time and space to do so. That said, this can lead to what many refer to as shadow work and may require many sessions in order to clear out and heal these wounds. Take all the time you need. You deserve to heal and be free of that which has blocked your connections, your inner peace, your loving spirit within. This is our true nature, to love and be loved unconditionally, to smile, to laugh, to experience life free from pain and suffering. Just let it be washed away at this time. Let it go as you continue to breathe. Breathe in breathe out. Once you are ready, we will move on to your solar plexus, located around your belly button. This is where your flame, your inner strength are stored. I like to think of it as our powerhouse. The better care we take for our minds, bodies, and spirit, the more energy reserves we have in store. Take a moment to consider things that we may have spent too much time and energy on recently, or perhaps any things we have not invested enough time in as it applies to ourselves and our care for our bodies. Can you think of any things that you can do better to care for yourself? Are there any things you wish you were doing or had done that you have put off? Consider if any of those things may be possible now or in the near future, and what you would need to do in order to ensure it is done. Take all the time and space you need to do this. As you invest more time and energy in yourself, the more in sync that you will become with your body and spirit. The more energy it will have to offer you. Goals and purposeful living give us something to work and strive for, and are so gratifying when we feel accomplished. The source of this flame begins with the sacral chakra, located between your hips. You can control this flame and even use it to burn away energy that does not serve us. To do so, feel the flame. This may take some time, but feel it burning within you. Now, pull the flame up and outwards so that it grows, expanding large enough to engulf your entire midsection and all around it. Next, draw it up to your chest so that it points right toward your heart center. Let it sit there for a moment, warming the body, and then up and through your neck until it reaches the crown chakra just above your head. You are now directly connecting with your flame and source itself. Feel the warm exchange of energy as it burns off any remaining discomfort or dis-ease at this time, still lingering within your body. Take all the time you need and come back to this flame anytime you need a boost of energy and power. Simply focus your intention on it, and it will assist you as needed. This is also the flame that protects you. It is your energy field. Feel it, become used to it, and never be afraid of it. It is your power. Once you have finished, bring the flame back down and move any of that lingering energy that we just burned off toward your feet and out through your root chakra, where it will be eliminated from the body. Take a moment to feel that healing energy swirling all around you, down through your body. As you continue breathing in deeply, in and out. Focus your attention on any last remaining areas of discomfort and release that pain and dis-ease again toward the earth, where the energy can be neutralized and transmuted, as is the catalytic process of life, death, and rebirth or renewal. Send this energy out through your feet as well. Finally, pull it once more through your root chakra, giving it one more flush. Now cleansing out your chakras again, this time able to move much more energy quickly and freely. Bring it up from your root chakra all the way to your crown, and then back down again through your feet. We go back and forth between the root chakra and the feet. Release it once more, and let us give thanks to our bodies for serving us well, our souls for breathing life into them, and our minds for beautifully connecting the two. Feel free to do this meditation anytime as needed to cleanse your chakras and release any energy that does not serve you. Let's take another few more breaths in the nose and out the mouth. In the nose, out the mouth. Thank you so much for joining me today for our first guided meditation. Please let me know if you have any requests, anything in particular you would like to focus on. I appreciate you all joining me today. Namaste. Until next time.